I'm not happy about this at this point in the game. Okay? Nars? If you've been following me for any amount of time, first of all, good for fucking you. But second of all, you will remember a video I did a while ago where I said pale and fair skin girls look shit in foundation. But I never really elaborated as to why, because sometimes I say things and then I fucking forget. I'm running an entire fucking kingdom, people, okay? I can't keep on top of everything. However, I'm here to explain why. And the reason why is most fair and pale skin people who are struggling with foundation looking like cakey or masky or clown-like or just flat, it's most likely because you have olive undertones in your skin to some degree. Most foundations in the fair and pale range do not include products that have any olive undertones in them. It is either fucking yellow or fucking pink for reasons I don't understand. I'm not in product development. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 3 different foundations, and they have varying degrees of an olive undertone and how different they look on the skin and then on my face. So I'm going to use the NARS Mont Blanc L2, the Revlon Color Stay Longwear in shade 150, I think it's buff, and then the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream in number 21. So there's the NARS foundation. You can see immediately how fucking yellow that is. Now, I searched for weeks to find a pale or fair girl drugstore foundation that had any olive in it, and this is one. This is the only one, but I found one. Do you see the difference? Do you see how yellow that is next to the Revlon? And then the Misha, immediately the most olive. So do you see yellow, kind of more of a neutral, and then more olive? The problem is looking at this, you would think that this would not match me at all, but this is actually the best match out of all 3. The NARS and the Misha are very similar in terms of coverage and finish, so it will be a fair comparison. But on this side, I'm going to do the Misha. As I'm applying the NARS, immediately what my skin looks like is ill Victorian child on its deathbed, whereas the side with the Misha, healthy, glowing queen of mean. And the difference is just that little bit of an olive undertone balancing out your skin. This versus this is night and day. It's not as telltale on camera as it is in person, unfortunately, but there is such a massive difference, and it is not the product. This is NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is a phenomenal product. It's so beautiful to apply to the skin. The problem is that the undertones are missing just that little bit of what keeps that kind of healthy glow in a fair complexion. Also, NARS, what the fuck? Like, you have been around way too long for me to still have this. If you are fair or pale and you are hell-bent on buying a new foundation at the drugstore, this one foundation, the Revlon Color Stay in shade 150, is the only fair skin foundation that I could find that has an olive undertone in it. This is the one you're gonna buy. I don't really know if you're gonna like the formula. I can't fucking tell you that. I can tell you though that the color match, we are in 2026 and we are still having a conversation about the lack of shade range for deeper skin tones. I can't also sit here as someone who gets 90% of the variation of foundations and complain that they're not getting it right. Like, it's just not a conversation that is a priority on the table still in 2026. However, for my pale and fair skin girls, the reason foundation is probably looking like shit is because you cannot find olive tones. This, okay? Other than that, brands could, I don't know, do their fucking jobs.